My father should have named me Joseph because I am a man of many talents. And the first of them is this. 1. I am a feminist, which means I worship the woman before I ever want her. I know the difference between devotion and possession. I have learned that power can kneel only when it chooses to, and even then, it is still power. 2. I'm a maker of it. A man who can turn a room into weather, who can say a name and make it sound like a prayer, cut halfway between tongue and skin, who can make desire arrive like a small, bright catastrophe. 3. I am fluent in the language of London, the kind that begins in the eyes and ends in the breath, the kind that makes silence stick, make the body listen, make even the earl lean in and raise ask no secrets to only to keep fall. I am a student of ecstasy, not a clean kind, but the kind that runs your composure, the kind that makes sense of the reckless, the kind that leaves the soul standing at the end of itself with both arms raised. 5. I am a believer in women who enter a room like scripture written, women who can fire in their posture, women who laughter can unmake me, women who know exactly how much holy chaos a body can hold without breaking. 6. I am a man who understands that the flesh is not the enemy, that wanting is not always sin, and that even Eden had the temptation, and even temptation had the name. So I do not apologize for the way my faith trembles when desire walks in. 7. I am the collector of small miracles, a wrist brushed too slowly, a glance that lingers, a mouth that almost says yes, a pulse so full of electricity it feels like heaven has forgotten its own distance. 8. I am also the kind of man who can make a woman forget her own sentence, who can pull a calf from her chest like confession from the locked room, who can turn the simple act of leaning closer into something that feels like trespass and blessing at once. 9. I am fluent in the language of undoing, in the way body says come here without using words, in the way it just feels like a secret, in the way the dark becomes useful when two people start speaking with their hands, with their mouths, with the long dangerous grammar of words. 10. I am not ashamed to admit that I love the sound of desire breaking open, the soft tone of breath cut too late, the trembling pause before contact, the way a woman can look at me like she already knows I am about to misbehave beautifully. 11. I have wanted ecstasy, the way drought wants rain, the way fire wants.
So sorry.
11. I have wanted ecstasy, the way drought wants rain, the way fire wants oil, the way starving thing wants flesh and want. I have wanted the night to swallow all restraints, wanted the bed to become a battlefield, wanted pleasure to arrive barefoot and ruthless, wanted her to leave marks on my memory that my prayers could not wash away. 12. So call me Joseph if you like, because I have many talents. I can worship, I can burn, I can bruise with longing, I can make a woman act into the dark like the world has finally said her true name. One talent is fire, one is reference, one is hunger, and the last is this. I know how to turn desire into a verdict and still ask for more. My father should have named me Joseph, because I am not one man. I am a whole altar of appetite, and whenever I touch, it either becomes holy or does not survive me.